Hello again, Struck Quap. Welcome back to another day of streaming, another day of leveling up another hero. And Disaster already here before I even started talking. Welcome back, Disaster 1005. So yeah, today I will be leveling up another Railmaster, by the way. I thought it would be best to level up a Blood Drinker Slammer Railmaster after leveling up a Flaming Destroyer Train Railmaster yesterday. I still need to do certain other builds, but I'm waiting for certain things to get fixed before I jump on those, like Cold Heart, for example, Slammer, Cold Heart Forged. Those are in the plan. I also need to do a Bane Forged eventually. And I'm missing something. Oh yeah, I think I need to do Flaming Destroyer Mage eventually as well. There are a few things still left to do on the to-do list. First I'm gonna need to delete a hero, because we don't have room. And Booker T is probably gonna be the one that gets deleted. Booker T, your comeback will have to wait. So yeah, we're deleting Booker T, and now I have room for a new hero. You were just on the PTR. Well, yeah, the PTR is fun. It definitely is fun. I decided to test a Slammer combo with the Blood Drinker. Okay, yesterday we had a female. Today we're gonna have a male. And I want something red. There isn't dark red here. Maybe this one can count as dark red, but it's more like purple. But let's get this here. I guess it would fit. What type of hairstyle do we want? I want him to make. I want him to look like. Oh, let's make him like a vampire. Let's make him like a vampire. But I don't have super white skin. So let's say his hair is white. And he's like a blood drinker. A blood drinker, what would look like a vampire as a hairstyle? They're always stylish and stuff, so maybe something like this? I don't know. It's not like we're gonna see the hair, so... Body Slam. There we go. Blood drinker. So I'm probably gonna yet again go for Living Barrier, Drain and Dance of Death. I just don't wanna use Spinning Blade. I didn't like it as much as I liked the other 3 skills. Or the other 4 skills. So I'm gonna be using again Bloodseekers, Drain, Living Barrier, Dance of Death. But I need to see how many skill points will be left after getting the necessary Slammer skills. It's gonna be Spike Drive, Pound combo, although I probably might not be using Pound in the skill bar, we'll see. This is not a bat, there's no bat pets. There's no bat pets. Let's start from ridiculous from the get-go. Blood is going to crazy popular based on Discord. Well, maybe. I mean, Blood Drinker is my favorite relic. Honestly, I love it. And Drain is my favorite skill. I really love Drain. I started a Sharpshooter Flame Ming Destroyer, and you were getting ready to do a Railmaster to get ready for update, but you haven't figured out which relic. Well, first you have to figure out, do you want to go Slammer, do you want to go Hybrid, or do you want to go Train? Once you decide with your Railmaster what you want to do, you can probably make the decision about the relic easier. I mean, obviously certain things would be better synergies for Train and then Slammer, such as the Flaming Destroyer. Flaming Destroyer is a great synergy for any build, but for the flamethrower car, you have a nice synergy there, where you don't even need burn chance on your gear, although it would help. You gotta decide, do you want to be going for procs, do you want to be going for direct damage? I mean, Sword Smash by itself is a super strong skill. Sword Smash by itself from the Flaming Destroyer, for example, is super strong. Of course, it's a little bit too easy with it, because it seems to be buggy and doing more damage than it's intended to do. With one of the, I think with a damage over time field or something. That's why I'm staying from it. On my latest Flaming Destroyer builds, I avoided Sword Smash. On this guy, I'm probably gonna go for, as usual, Bloodseeker's Drain, Living Barrier, and at least 1 point into Dance of Death. We'll see. I mean, it's gonna be similar. The relics side of things is gonna be similar to my last few Blood Drinker setups. And my Slammer side of things would be similar to how I used to play Slammer before. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go talk to the cheat NPC, and eventually later I'm probably gonna transfer some items from my other hero. Spike Drive tooltip is showing no damage, but this could be just the tooltip. I mean, for a while Spike Drive tooltip was showing you millions of cooldown, but the cooldown was not actually millions. So... Wait, what do you mean no damage? It is showing damage, 200% weapon damage. %200% weapon damage, so yeah, I am seeing actually damage on the tooltip. Let's go get boosted. And boosty boost. Boosty boost. Faster cooldown for living barrier, flamethrower car. Yeah. I'm gonna have to try again. Oh, look at that Sneku stick getting glitched. Drat Snake Band, I actually want that. Ghost Drain damage with Drain. Block. Okay, I'm gonna put this and this here. And let's put them down here. I've got a battery RAM. Actually, I've got better battery RAMs in my storage. So I'm not even sure what I need to get. I just need some cosmic pieces like a helmet and other stuff. This one's not bad. So mostly like helmet, maybe shoulders and some other stuff. I could probably get some items from my other Railmaster. Just gonna try quickly. It's not giving the... It's not giving the uniques, the legendaries. It's probably best to just walk on my other Railmaster and quickly transfer some stuff to my Railmaster storage. And by the way, Hammer Spin is bugged. The Hammer Spin tier 3 is not proccing the 50% damage reduction of Hammer Spin. Unfortunately, I found this out today when recording footage and just experimenting. I didn't even realize it until I started talking about that damage reduction for the build video, and then I realized that it's only showing one buff at the bottom instead of two. Alright, enough of this. I'm just gonna go and grab some items from my Railmaster from yesterday. It's gonna be much easier if I do it that way.
Have I seen you around here before?
I've got the helmet here. So, off to the fort first to salvage whatever we can from our storage, from our stash, and after that I'm gonna quickly jump on the build from yesterday and transfer some items. And I'm not sure what bug it was to not show you damage. It's weird. It's weird what kind of a bug it could have been to not show you damage for the skill. So there's some shoulders. Arc powered pants, maybe. It's a maybe there. This is good for one-hander. What am I missing? Just checking what I could get from the storage. Another arc powered pants. Which one is better? 4.4, 5.4. It is not bad as a starting item. Chance to swallow. This could work. Yeah, but it seems better than that one. This could work. Evasion, relic generation. This could work. I'm gonna grab this just in case with me. This could work. Okay, so I'm gonna transfer the hammer spin helmet. I don't think I need another one. Those are some shoulders. Let's see if they're better than those. Flying picks, relic cost, or crit damage. I'm gonna go for the crit damage. Boots. Maybe. Helmet with crit chance and regen endurance. Okay, I'm just gonna transfer my helmet and some other stuff quickly. My helmet, probably my shield, also needs a transfer. Oh, and I shouldn't forget the crit chance passive in the pet skills. Yesterday, my whole stream for 3 and something hours, I was playing without setting my pet skills, without that extra 15% crit chance. And I realized that right after recording my gameplay footage for the build and when I started talking about items. And then I realized when it came to the part about the pets, I realized I didn't have I'm gonna avoid using the gauntlets, but just in case, I'm gonna put those there. And that one I can put there, that one I can put there. And I can probably put this one there. So let's put in page number 1 some damage stuff. And that's probably gonna be it. I think I'm done with transferring items. I'm probably going for a mix. I'm probably going more for the slammer damage, and the rest would be feeling. I mean, I can't say I'm gonna be doing more bleed damage or more. I'm not gonna be going bleeding actually. I'm not gonna be going for bleeding. I'm gonna be going for flat, because rupture maybe would be good. Maybe it would be good to go for rupture, but it's not a must-have thing for me. I don't feel the need to necessarily get rupture 100%. And to go for bleeding. Okay, so the most important thing is this. Maybe this later when I level up those items as well. For now we can probably use I mean, if I don't have anything better, this could work. This one doesn't seem like a better option, so let's put it back in there. So am I either gonna be using Cosmic Swatting Arc or using Arc Swatting Cosmic? Here we're using this, we're using this. Let's use Cosmic Boots for now, even though it's not a good synergy right now. For me, let's use this. And I've got some things to choose from. Here we're using this, and this, and this. And we're using breastplate. And maybe this one. Actually, I don't need Cosmic Shoulders swatted if I'm using the Cosmic Boots, so let's say Battery Ram is not bad if I go for Pound. Well, let's decide later. For now, Buzz Breaker, and maybe we can decide later if I want to replace a Buzz Breaker with Battery Ram. So, reset skills. Let's take the most important things first. So this tier 3 bonus was bugged on me. I can show you what I mean. Oh, it's not bugged now. Now it's giving me the damage reduction. So no idea why with my train build I wasn't getting this damage reduction. Maybe they hotfixed it. They can hotfix this test server without letting us about it. This is kind of how things are on it. Now I don't need this anymore. If I go bleeding, I'm gonna need rupture, but first I'm gonna go for drain. I'm not a fan of the knockback of Living Barrier. I wish I could level up Living Barrier, but get rid of the knockback. I've got some more points. Alright, let's go bleeding and rupture. Let's see how bleeding and rupture will go. If I don't like it, I can respec it and spend the points into Dance of Death or Living Barrier. But with the Slammer, I'm done. I'm done with the Slammer. At best, I could probably get some cooldown reduction from Mortar Car. And maybe I could get Flamethrower Car for Relic Energy Charge Rate, but it's not worth it. I have to spend 4 points into Flamethrower Car for 10% Relic Energy Charge Rate, and I can get 25% Relic Energy Charge Rate for 5 points with Energizer, so it's only worth it if I really urgently need that extra bonus. For now, at this point, I'm not sure where to put it. I'm gonna get duration here and maybe more blades. And I think I'm ready. Let's just put the skills where they belong. Maybe like this. Wait, so why is this there? So I even have room for Lantern Flash. I didn't think I'm gonna have room for Lantern Flash. It means I can remove Lantern Flash and just use a basic attack, but I don't want to be using a basic attack, so I'm just gonna keep Lantern Flash there. I'm just getting familiarized with how I might want to rotate certain things. I'm probably gonna have to decide, do I want to go for more drain or do I want to go for more what's its name, Bloodseekers. So drain or Bloodseekers, I gotta decide what. I normally keep them both and just use them depending on the situation. Alright, more Cosmic Powders. Yeah, yesterday when I was leveling up, I didn't have my crit chance from the pet skills. I totally forgot to set up my pet skills yesterday and didn't realize it until I was already done recording footage for the build, the gameplay footage. Today I made sure I don't forget about the pet. Okay. Slam away, slam away. Come slam away, come slam away. There we go. Too many skills to rotate. That's the thing about Slammer. It's a little bit more tricky to play Slammer. If you want to do a good rotation, it requires a lot of concentration. I'm not focusing on doing a good rotation. I'm just mashing my buttons and whatever happens, happens. I just can't be bothered to rotate properly right now. I'm too tired. It's 9:50 in the evening. I've been editing all day and recording and stuff. So if you notice that me using one skill after the other making no sense, keep that in mind. I mostly know how to rotate the skills, but I just can't be bothered to focus this much today. So I'm just gonna be chilling and and killing stuff without properly rotating the skills. Thankfully I've got a chance to slow from my shield, so even if I'm missing Spike Drive as a first hit to make them slow, it's still fine. Let's do the next one right away. Anything good dropped? Maybe not. Doesn't seem like it's a decent one.
Your pet has returned.
54. Let's see what we've got. Blazing Berserk. Cloister of Wretchedness. That seems like a cemetery map by the name. Lost Sky Road of Wine. And this doesn't seem like it. This is the electric. Okay, so physical and this. This should be a cemetery if it says physical. But yeah, I gotta love the test server. It really allows me to put those builds on a one build a day basis rather than having to grind for 2-3 days just to level up and gear the build with the items I need. So thank you Echtrel for the PTR. And I'm helping test stuff and figure out whether something's buggy. And I definitely am not getting the damage reduction every time I hit with hammer spin. In fact, I shouldn't even hit. I should just cast and get it. So there's something buggy. It worked on the dummy in the town, but it doesn't work now. And it's not a requirement to get the endurance bonus. But I think that's how it works right now. It's buggy in that way that I probably don't get the tier 3 unless I spent endurance. Let's test it. Nope, I didn't get it. Spent endurance did not get the damage reduction. So the damage reduction is just broken. It worked now, but that was not from hammer spin. That was oh well, I got it from blasting charge but not from hammer spin. You gotta love that logic. The ranged dynamite skill procs the melee damage reduction, but the hammer spin, which is a melee skill, does not proc it. Best logic ever. They still have to fix those things. I mean, some people were reporting that even Lantern Flash procs the melee damage reduction. Let's check if it still procs it. Okay, Lantern Flash no longer procs the damage reduction, apparently. Hammer Spin just procced it. Oh no, that's evasion. Yeah, that's it. It procced it. They need to change it though. They need to change the name to not say evasion. Because they already have evasion as a stat in the game. And naming this 50% damage reduction evasion could be a little bit confusing. But you see, it procced it once, but then suddenly that didn't, so not sure what's going on there. There's something broken. I wanna check if I can proc it again with Lantern Flash. Nope, Lantern Flash didn't proc it. So they fixed Lantern Flash to not proc it. But Blasting Charge doesn't seem to be fixed. Let's do something. Let's change Blast Breaker for Battery Ram. I'm not sure how I survived in those poison fields. Normally those obliterate me. So on the Slammer side of things, if I get spare points, I can probably level up Blasting Charge for that extra damage reduction. Just so I can have it at 70% when I'm not using Hammer Spin's bonus. When it doesn't proc. Because when it does proc, I already get it at 90 and it's not needed. I'm gonna max out Dance of Death this time. I wanna do a max Dance of Death build this time around. I've missed some enemies, so might as well clear them out here. I need to get a Berserk Crusher. Actually, it's gonna be probably better if I get a Berserk Crusher instead of this, what's it called? Either instead of the Centrifugal Demolisher or instead of the... what's its name? I keep forgetting the battery ram. First of all, I don't think I've got a Berserk Crusher. Yeah, I still don't have it. Well, I've got 13 out of the 15 class items. So... just 2 missing. Yesterday I managed to get the game to start wagging again. So if you spend too long in a what's its name? In a gauntlet map. In a gauntlet map that has constantly respawning enemies, if you're playing on a different language and have no idea what a gauntlet map is. The map type that respawns the enemies. So if you spend like 30-40 minutes, eventually you've killed so many enemies that the game just can't handle this. And it starts wagging super badly, like video wag, stuttering and stuff like that, until you leave the map, then it fixes. Maybe it has something to do with some garbage collection or whatever. But yeah, you spend enough time in a map with respawning enemies, kill like few thousands of enemies, and you're gonna see some performance drops. And since it's an endlessly respawning map, I guess they probably never thought of this being a thing, so there's probably some sort of limit that that we are reaching to get this thing to happen. But yesterday I probably spent like 40 minutes in a single gauntlet map, leveling from 57 to 60. Yeah, it wasn't to 60, it was to 59 and a quarter or 59 and a third after my stream ended. So I probably got like over 10,000, maybe 11-12,000 XP in that one map. And that was a level 58 map. With goblins, there were a ton of goblins. Come on, come on. This won't be stronger. Let's see what they've got in store for us. Maybe a Cronky boy? Yes. Always the Kronk when I want it. I love getting him as a choice. Okay, Cronky. Prepare to go belly up.
You can't cast that.
And with the Slammer Railmaster being basically a charge-based build, that bug where you have problems with the charges and the cooldowns get stuck, or it consumes more than one charge when you activate the skill, that might be a little bit troublesome until it's fixed for a build like that. Right, we're gonna be moving on to the next. I wonder if it would give me a gauntlet map while leveling up. This one also won't be a bad choice, arc-powered pants. Instead of, for example, centrifugal demolisher. If you play well the synergy, you can use hammer spin when you've got endurance, and then get charges for pound and spike drive. It's all about comboing this one, but as I said today, I'm a bit tired to think too hard about comboing and using the right skill at the right time. But oh, Gauntlet Infamous. Okay, do you realize what this means? We can farm this map for a few levels because it's goblins, and we can get a lot of contract levels while doing so. And maybe from the backs I could pull Berserk Crusher.
You can't use that skill.
Let's try and group some more together. You can just kite them and group them up. Oh, this one didn't follow me. I tried to pull him away from the rest, and to actually pull him over there where the others were. We've got some more of those here.
You can't cast that here. You have gained a level.
Definitely a good map for leveling up. I say let's stay here until level 51 or until level 50 at least. Level 50 would be fine on a level 49 map to stay in it until that time. Let's imagine this is an open zone in an MMO and we're just farming the same respawning enemies. We've got our spot with good respawns. Oh, look at those there. I wanna get those there. There's too many there to not get them. Okay, anything else here? There's something purple there. Let's get it. Oh, it's not just the purple one. And just like that, this cannonball hit a random person who was just minding their own business. Oh, look at how many. Any more here? And here. Come on, come on. I wish I could group the shaman and the tree to be next to each other, but it just doesn't happen like that. Those have already respawned, and there's some more respawning soon. You can see how some of my charge skills keep getting glitched. Thankfully hammer spin and glitches them when it refills them after an endurance expenditure. I do love how they reworked Spike Drive, by the way. Spike Drive in the alpha used to be, instead of in a cone shape in front of you, it used to be in a circle in every direction. And it wasn't that good because you couldn't focus the damage in one place. But now, it being a cone, you can seriously focus the damage of all the things of the skill into one place. And the good thing is I don't need a chance to throw in my weapons necessarily if I'm using spike drive. Obviously it's a good thing to have it, so that I don't rely just on spike drive for throwing. I've almost got 59. Wow, 45 contract levels. Started on 30 something, I think, this map. My favorite thing in the game are those maps when leveling up, the gauntlet ones. Look at how many were grouped up here. Okay, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna keep pushing this one further. Nice. Look at how many more there's here. Let's group some more. Oh, look at that. Okay, which way? I guess this way. So even though I'm leveling second Railmaster in a row, for 2 days in a row, a Railmaster, at least today I'm going for something completely different. Slammer only build with a different relic. So different playstyle than yesterday. Yesterday it was about proccing stuff. Today that's not the main priority. I'm thinking of stacking explosions. Lantern flash explosions with rupture might be a good thing to test. Because Lantern Flash endurance bonus is pretty interesting. %10% weapon damage. That's gonna be nice on a two-hander build. Just need to find myself a good two-hander. And I've got one for level 60. I enjoy playing Slammer so much more than train builds. I've said it many times, but I prefer the Slammer playstyle compared to the train playstyle of the class. It's just a matter of personal preference though. I know many people don't like Slammer and just prefer the trains. It's not letting me use my slam, my pound. Am I stuck? Can I? I think I'm stuck. I think they knocked me into something and now I can't. There we go. I was knocked into the coffin. I was inside of the coffin and I couldn't move until I opened the coffin door. Pretty weird bug to get. Or maybe there was just something in front of me preventing me from moving, but I tried left, right, I tried with the arrows like this. Tried moving like this. Right, there should be some enemies respawned in this side. Yeah, there's enemies on this side of the map. The start of the map was a good spot to farm them, because there were a lot of elites respawning at the beginning over here. Look at how many there's here. Like this. There we go, we got some elites finally. It's been a minute.
You can't catch that.
And some more. Oh, there's some Fane down there. I'm gonna need to go grab it later. They should start respawning here anytime now. So yeah, I'm gonna stay until level 50, maybe 51 in this map. I mean, it's 49, so 50 is a good level to stay in the map until.
Can't catch that here.
there. Have they respawned here? Oh yeah, they have. I'm using this relic activation very often. It seems so, at least to me. And I'm constantly getting elites. I mean champions, not elites. Sometimes elite, sometimes legendary, sometimes unique, but yeah, a ton of champions. Come on, come on. And some more elites, nice. What contract level am I at now? 59. Well, let's go finish the map. We've stayed in this map for quite some time, so I'm just gonna queue anything on my way to the boss and finish it and start a new one. Where is the boss? It's this way. What spawned here? Oh, I missed something.
You can't do that here.
And almost boss time. Just was checking if my mic was muted. It wasn't. Just to make sure, cause yesterday, or was it the day before, when I spent like more than half an hour not realizing the mic was muted. I think it wasn't now, but just did it in case this sound pew 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 is me muting and muting the mic.
That spell can't be cast. is full.
Bet drops.
Your pack is full.
Well, that was a long map, but yeah, I could have ended it pretty quickly if I wanted to, but why would I? It's good XP and fame. Gauntlet Infamous, definitely a nice map. Let's collect some stuff.
Your pet is back.
Oh, I accidentally opened the map works. Well, might as well do it. Now that I've opened it, might as well just do it. Which one did we get though? It's a Hivit map. Okay, this could be quick. If there's none of those poison on death that one shots me.
Your badly hurt.
Come on. Shiryo. There we go. Come on, come on.
That spell
Pretty nice. Already close to halfway on the next level. Berserker's Bond, teleporting, okay, nothing too dangerous here. I love that they've reduced the HP of those egg pots and other static things like armor crystals and stuff like that. They felt super bullet spongy before, now they're kind of fine in the way they've reduced their HP. Come on.
You can't cast that here.
Well, let's just go to the boss. Fuck those Warvi. What's the time? 34 past 10 in the evening. So I've got some time. I've got some time to do some more levels. 55 or 56. I wonder what level I'll be by the end of this stream.
That spell cannot be cast.
Come on, come on, come on.
You can't carry anymore.
Well, I've got a lot of stuff to clear out. A lot of Sneku sticks. Damn, there's a lot of mosquitoes in my room, or maybe not a lot, but at least one. There hasn't been any mosquitoes whole summer, and then suddenly at the end of the summer they appear out of nowhere. Shocking Grounds flamethrower car. This would have been nice for the build I was doing yesterday. Dance of death damage. It's tempting, but I just not go that route. Okay, I'm gonna just put the stuff for sale, the pet stuff, and then go and start the next map immediately.
You say that now? Your pet has arrived.
I want the cemetery. I want the cemetery instead of the infamous one. I'm gonna do this one. Because right now I'm not farming fame, I'm farming XP. And that's gonna be the priority. Come on, come on. I'm gonna mute myself to drink, by the way. Alright, ready.
Spell here.
There we go.
You can't use that spell.
Okay, moving on this side. Would have been nice if the mimics gave you a little bit of fame when you kill them, just like elites and stuff, and if they were like more of a champion rather than just a regular monster.
You can't cast that spell here.
Okay, let's get them to spawn some more over here.
You can't cast that.
Look at how many of them there were. Did I kill all of them? Zombies, skeletons, everything? Oh, the elites.
You can't use that skill.
Did they nerf Drain, or is my just DPS kind of low?
Can't cast that here. You can't cast that.
Okay. Just like that. I wonder if this is the dead end, or maybe the other one was the dead end. And level up. Two more points and it will be maxed out. Probably gonna get the energy generation as well. Although double the Butt Seeker missiles is also a good thing to get. Okay, what's left now from this map? This part there. Just checking, maybe something nice dropped. Did I open this? Oh yes, I did. It would be nice if it stopped glowing after you open it. Elite Skelly Man. come on. Die. There we go. This one took a beating. I think my weapon is due for an upgrade already. Starts feeling like the damage is not enough. Have you guys noticed how the backgrounds in those maps, and in most maps the backgrounds, things like this here and here, are pretty nice, pretty awesome as backdrops. A lot of detail to those. Making this act, they've definitely done a lot of work on things like those things, like the backdrops. Because for example in Hivit, in Act 2, there's a lot of caves, there's a lot of things where you don't need as much backdrop because it's like a tunnel. You just make the things that are on the walls. But look at that, some massive mountains, bridges and structures in the background throughout the whole map. Sometimes I don't know why it's not letting me use pound even though its charges are full. Like now. There we go, it used it. Well, a lot of stuff gained on this map. Let's see. I've got 9 more skill points to consider. With 9 skill points, I could either max this one out or max this one out. If I max this one out, that's 4 points here and maybe 5 points here. But if I do 5 points there, that means I'm not getting Busting Charge tier 2 bonus. But maybe I don't need it. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe I should max out Pound though. Or should I? I mean, this one would be pretty solid choice, and this one maxed out would be fun. I think the best way to spend the other points probably would be 4 here, 5 here. That's the thing I like about Slammer builds. You don't need to spend a single point in the train tree unless you want cooldown or more energy recharge. But since you have Energizer now as an option for energy recharge, it's much better than Flamethrower card to invest points into for energy recharge, unless you want to stack them both. So maybe Mortar Car for cooldowns is the only thing that's actually worth investing into there, if you want to be more spammy with the cooldown stuff. And that leaves more points for the Relic tree and for the Slammer tree. would have been nice if while Blood Seekers and the other buffs like that for each relic were active, to still be able to gain energy. And if I'm gaining more energy than I'm spending to just keep it up in a fight, this would have been such a nice change if they make it. Boom. How's my crit chance? I think it's pretty low. 20%. Alright, let's keep moving. Boss fight time. Who do we get? Spider? Shriekbeak? Scootar! Evil Word of Resurrection. Oh yeah, it was a Skelly Man map. Ah, of course, now I can't use my spike drive. Now I can. Seems like stuff is dying slower than it was on my train build from yesterday. Let's see. I think this is the first Slammer build I'm doing since the relic subquest changes. And Stonehealer, good evening to you as well. Sorry for the delayed reply if it was delayed. Okay, let's see what the next map brings us. Netherwell, Blazing Netherwell. I'm gonna go for this one, because it's goblins. Okay, let's check this way. Varkening Brute. I'm trying to find a big batch of enemies before I stop for DPS. But yeah, the patch is coming on Wednesday, so there isn't much time left. There isn't much time left until this patch moves from the test server to the live server. And I'm gonna have to start leveling up my heroes without the cheater NPC's help on the live server again, which will take a little longer. So I'm using the little time I've got left on this server to make as many builds as I can, to test as many things as I can. But at least I don't have that many things left on my to-do list. After that there's gonna be a new to-do list, but before the new to-do list I'd rather finish this one first before I think of alternatives for each thing. And the weirdest thing is when I jump into a Quas and Relic combo, I even have no idea what I wanna do. Today I didn't even know whether I wanna be playing Railmaster or Blood Drinker or something else. I decided to play Railmaster Blood Drinker, but when I started the stream, I had no idea whether I wanna go Slammer or not until like few minutes before I started the stream. Like I think I decided to go Slammer like 3 minutes before the stream. I was like, okay, if it's gonna be Blood Drinker, what do I get? What would be a better synergy? What would be more fun? And I was like, okay, I haven't done Slammer, and I think Drain goes well with Slams, and I think Bloodseekers is nice as well. And so is the what's it called, Dance of Death. Because I'm up there close and personal, and this damages the enemies nearby, this damages the enemies nearby. This one kind of seeks them out, so maybe slightly different, but extra damage reduction from this one. Damage reduction 90%, stacked. I need to look into my storage. After this map I need to open up the storage and pick up a new weapon. I'm pretty sure there's another one-handed weapon somewhere for 54, 55, maybe even 53, we'll see. I can wear up to 54. After this map I'm probably gonna be able to wear a 55 weapon. I'm gonna get a level up before this map's over. But my level 49 seems to be a little underpowered on this map already. But that's level 51 enemies, it makes sense. 2 levels difference. Okay. Few more left. I wanna group them over here, but they're ranged, so it's gonna be hard. How do I get goblin gunners to follow me? I hide out of their line of sight, I guess. And then they should probably come closer. There we go, 52. I'm gonna need to go and gamble soon. Cause yeah, I'm getting close to the cap, to the gold cap of 20k. So after this map we can go gamble. He's coming from... He's flying. He's airwalking. Oh, this one's also airwalking. How does he exit through this little tiny cave with his airwalk? Okay, there we go. And this. There's a bit of drain spamming. I think from 5 casts of drain I got it to proc this this thing, the legs, dark powered legs, only once, which is not bad. I mean, it's 10% chance. I got it to proc once from 5 casts, still better than the actual odds. It's a little bit slow on the damage side of things. Good for mobbing, but kind of slow on 1v1s right now, unless I've got my energy ready. Definitely slower than the train builds. Even a badly synergized train build, if it has a flamethrower car, could probably do better in this fight. More evasion. What's my evasion and block chance? 5.4 evasion. I probably need some more evasion. This one's not gonna do much for me, just a little bit more defense for the price of 1 crit damage and 0.1 evasion. For 0.7 damage reduction. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter which one I'm wearing, honestly. Please tell me it's a good shield. No, it's not. I must have some items in my storage. Let's check the items in my storage, then go do some gambling, as I said we need to do that. Well, I was muting myself to drink. So 3k 53 weapon. I think I can wear something better, but just in case, let's grab that one. Chance to slow shields is what I'm looking for right now. Chance to slow shields. Better damage leg armor. Equip. What's this one doing here? We no longer need this here. And Gary's back. Welcome back, Gary. And Gary asks, what does the revolver symbol do opposite the health globe where the 5 things are filled? Oh, that's endurance. Certain things cost endurance. Certain skills have endurance bonuses. So what you do is actually they don't cost endurance, but they have an endurance bonus. So if you use the skill when you don't have endurance, it does one thing. If you use the skill when you have endurance, it consumes the endurance and empowers the skill by making it a little bit stronger, giving it a special effect or special behavior, special mechanic. So every hero has a resource. This guy has endurance charges. The disc mage has mana. The sharpshooter is ammunition, and heat is the mechanic, the thing for the forged. This one doesn't have chance to swow. I really need more chance to swow stuff. This one is my 57 weapon. This one is my 56 3.8. So I'm gonna keep that one in the inventory. I'm gonna equip this and let's put this here. Oh, a 59 weapon. I need this one with me. So this one, is it better? Electric damage, chance to block. Pet active skill cooldown. Yes, this is what I like. This is the 200 for level 60 that I'm trying to use later to test. Okay, this is the upgraded shield that I've prepared. And this thing, 150 damages fireball, doesn't work still. Wait, why does it just keep giving me the same stuff? Well, would you look at that? I ran out of powders. Okay, let's get some powders, some essences. Okay, we've got some powder. Let's try again. Seriously? Come on, game. It doesn't want to give me the regular defense. At least I don't have to go to the town to gamble now that I've wasted those things. This is interesting bonuses, I might keep it for when leveling a different build. Cooldown. Let's get that cooldown. Come on, game. Seriously. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things you can get. I've not gotten chance to walk, I've not gotten defense, and that's the ones I want. I want regular defense or chance to walk. And I can't get those from other places. Okay. At least I no longer have to worry about having too much gold. We put it into the sink and it sunk pretty nicely. Maybe it's buggy. Maybe it's buggy and maybe it can't give me defense and block. And only fire defense, the fireball, and the stun resistance. Actually there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. 6 things and it keeps giving me those 3 things. Well, let's just leave it as fire defense for now. Maybe bleed or burn. Burn for now. Okay, it's a boss time.
You say that now.
Wide World, haven't fought him in a while. Let's drop the vote on Wide World. Here we go. Come on, die Wide World. Right, wide vote done. Next map. Okay, I muted myself to have a sip of water. So, we're doing berserking now.
That makes me strangely.
I'm gonna gamble here and do the spiders. I'm just afraid that the spiders might not give me enough drops. Let's hope it's the Q spiders quest rather than wood stuff from spiders quest. And let's hope it's not a small map. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be a small map because it was physical. Although it put me into a high-vid map, which was the weirdest thing ever, but okay. It's Q spiders, so pretty nice. Okay. Okay, moving on to the next one. He's stunning, I'm stunning, a lot of stuns happening. Still charged up, nice. Come on, come on. Group them up, group them up. For AoEs. And one more left. What's that? The fire spider. Actually, it's not fire, it's physical. Still has blazing, so I guess it is a fire spider. Here. It feels a little bit slower leveling this one compared to the train build. Can't wait to be able to equip a better chest armor. That one there was level 57, right? Oh no, it's a 59. Well, I should have 57 somewhere that I can wear soon. Maybe it's in a hero somewhere. This one's 56 and I should be able to wear it soon, but I think it's gonna be better than what I'm wearing right now. Even though I'm losing crit damage. Oh, a 58. There's a 58 here. So future weapons. They're prepared there. Are there any high level arc powered shoulders here? Maybe not. Okay, let's just keep doing the next map, I think. What have we got? So, Boom Room, Cork Tour Siege.
Your pet has returned.
Boom Room Zombies, Clever Shield of Ancestors. Maybe let's do this. That's gonna be the Act 3 map. The Act 3 map right before the final boss as a layout. I'm thinking it's gonna be this map. But you never know. The name is pretty weird, but it hints at that type of map, but we'll see. Oh no, it's not that one. Nice, I actually prefer this map than the other one. Let's see here on this side, and maybe I'm gonna clear this first. I think it's weird, the map is clipping, so I have no idea what's where. I think that was a good idea to come here first. Alright. So far, I don't know, this Slammer right now feels a little bit underwhelming. Compared to trained builds. It was weird because before it used to be the other way around. Trains used to be weak and Slammer used to be the strong one, and we used to like make hybrid builds in the alpha where we're using like shield car for survivability but Slammer skills for the other stuff. Eventually I'm gonna make a build that's face tank, a face tank hybrid build. That will be with the same relic and the same quas, but it will be using shield car along with Slammer skills. So sometime I'm gonna be making it, I even decided to call it the face tank. But it's gonna be using skittering shoulders, the living barrier, the damage reduction from from hammer spin, and shield car. So that's gonna be the build that is stacking every single type of damage reduction you can get stacked together. But it's not gonna be this build I'm making now. Some other time. And with good rotation you could always be maxing the damage reduction, although it's kind of an overkill to have so much sources of damage reduction. At most cases you're gonna be overkilling it by many percent. It's gonna be like severely overkilled. Let's go this way first. Okay, 53. The leveling up's a bit slower today, as you can see. I would be happy if I can get within the next hour another 2 levels though. I would be happy if I can get like a nice Gauntlet Goblins map to run. So I can wear level 57 items, meaning a little bit of extra damage here. I wanna see the difference between this and the one I equipped. Chance to wind, pretty good with this build, chance to wind. Right. I'm gonna go this way. Now I can't use my spike drive until the shock is gone. There we go, now I can. Okay, we got rid of the dim fella, but those things on the ground remain. That's actually a bug, those should disappear when you kill the enemies from the pack. It's been happening with all sorts of fields like that, the poison fields. He actually went where I wanted him to, where the other enemies were. Group them up. Nice. Good to get some more spawns. Okay.
You can't cast that spell here.
So 2 more maps and probably 54. Maybe 1 more. Depends how much I get by the end of this one. And from the next one. Ah. Okay, I was shocked, so I couldn't use my living barrier. Interesting. I can wear this as well. More blood seekers. How many points have I spent into this Q3? 39 blood drinker. It's gonna be actually more than 39. It's gonna be 40, 41, 46 blood drinker. 46 blood drinker. That's gonna be an interesting setup. If I get the Berserk Crusher, I think it would be better than that one that boosts my pound. Find it kind of underwhelming. Or I can level up my pound to max level for extra more damage. I guess it depends. I mean, if you get items, a lot of items that give you pound damage, it's not bad to get pound maxed out and to maybe not max out Blood Seekers, or maybe not max out Dance of Death, or maybe not invest into Energizer, which I will once I'm done with Blood Seekers. But yeah, it just depends on the gear. If I start getting a ton of good high level items with pound damage, I'm obviously gonna be better off using those and getting pound leveled up. For now, the way I have pound, I'm happy with it. At level 4+2. There's some more enemies on this side, let's grab those first. Okay, moving this way. Then this exploded too slowly. Wanted to get it to damage the enemy, but anyways, it wasn't gonna do that much damage to him. Right, let's do this. Look at how many we killed in this fight. The floor is filled with re-deaded skeletons. From undead to re-dead.
You can't carry anymore.
I like this. It's better. Little bit less damage, but that electric damage could work well when I get some electric weapon. And overall it will be also fun because it has a socket. Come on, come on. It's taking a while. And that's not even my live server fort. My live server fort loads much slower because there's so many props. Let's enchant the leg armor.
Your pet has returned.
And I just got rid of the blue gear. Let's get some more blue gear. Could I get a Berserk Crusher from the legendary back? Nope. Just doesn't want to drop me that item. Just missing the Berserk Crusher and the Tenderizer in my legendarium for this class. Let's get rid of some stuff. Let's put it somewhere. If we compare HP, 3k, HP or electric defense, that's 500 more regular defense on the other item, a little bit more crit chance. I mean, it's a tough choice. They're both Wobby items, so I'm just gonna get rid of this. It's temps. Temps will be temp. Okay, let's do the next one. Please give me something nice. I haven't gotten a gauntlet in a long time. I could start looking at the previous maps for a gauntlet, but no more than like 4 levels under me. Ideally no more than 2, so I can get some levels out of it. Obviously today I started my stream later, so I'm not gonna be as high level by the time I'm done with the stream, and I'm still gonna have to level up afterwards. Doomhammer62, welcome to you to my channel. Hello, hello. This one's called Kidney Prophet of Tankri. Weird names, interesting weird names. I guess Sean is the one naming them. I love the weird names of the Netherrim. They've got some of the weirdest ones in the game. Okay, this way. Now it spawned more after I use my AoE charges. They're too spread out. I wanna group them up and kill them with AoEs together. Bad map, a very bad map. Not enough density of the enemies. Not many champions, but at least every champion would be a unique. So we just gotta get some to spawn. There we go, we got a champ. Oh, I keep forgetting to use my dynamite. I tried to focus on doing my combo with the charges to keep this up as much as I can, and then I forgot to use my busting charge. So 30% less vulnerability on the enemies. Okay, moving on. Oh, I've got a skill point. One more and this is maxed. Then I can get Energizer for some more energy regen. Mirunes says hello, good luck with the farming. Thank you, good luck to you as well. And Doomhammer's question whether the game is worth to buy or not. This is a question I cannot answer yes or no, because for some people it's worth it, for some it's not. I mean, if I know what you're looking for in a game, what you're expecting in a game, especially an early access game, keep in mind this is still considered early access. So I don't know what you're expecting in a game. I can tell you what's in the game right now. You've got 3 acts of the story, so you can complete full 3 acts of the story. You've got 4 classes and you've got 5 subclasses. and you can use any subquas on any quas, so that's a total of 20 combinations of quas and a subquas. Each quas has a total of 14 quas skills, 7 from one skill tree, 7 from another skill tree. And each subquas has 10 skills, 5 active and 5 passive. And you get a total of 70 skill points and a total of 60 levels. So that gives you some variety together with the items, together with the legendary items and the legendarium. And the legendarium, if you've played Diablo 3, the legendarium works in a similar way like the Kanai cube. You get legendary items power. This is normally done by going to the enchanter's altar and just salvaging the legendary item for materials, and then you get the power. You can just swap in those 3 slots the powers of certain items. It doesn't have much end game, it only has one true end game, and this is what I'm doing right now, the Fazier's Dungeon. It's a series of challenges, and every few levels the challenges change and become more or different. And it's a total of 251 stages. So there is an end, it's not a real endless, which I personally like. I don't like games being endless in their end game. But some people don't, so again, whether the game is worth it, it's a matter of personal preference. Some people want, again, the games to be super quick and for you to be killing a full screen of enemies with the press of one button and just running super quickly, zooming through the map and just one-shotting everything with one button. This game is not that type of game. First of all, the enemies don't immediately spawn. You can see it takes a while for all the enemies to appear and to become vulnerable. So if you're looking for the gotta go fast speedrunner mentality game, you're probably not gonna enjoy this one. Chronicon, for example, is perfect for that type of mentality. If you want the supersonic gotta go fast speedrunning thing, Chronicon would be my suggestion for a game that is already launched. But I prefer this game, for example. I prefer the build diversity and variety is good enough for me in this game. It's not that difficult to make a build that can do the hardest content. I mean, it's not gonna be meta and doing the hardest content to the final stage, but I can still play on the hardest difficulty, even with a shitty build, even with underpowered build. I can still do ridiculous, just not as good and not as quick as other builds. So I personally would prefer this one over some of the other games that exist right now. But I'm very biased. When it comes to this game, I'm very biased because I've been playing it for more than almost a year and a half, since April 2019. So it's like a Stockholm syndrome. I've played the game too long to maybe be non-biased. I still criticize the game whenever I don't like certain things. So sometimes I have my days where I spend a few minutes just criticizing one certain little thing or a certain nerf that they've recently made, or certain nerfs that they might have made. They always keep trying to find a better balance for things, and they're constantly rebalancing skills, items and things like that. I guess items they no longer change, but skills they definitely constantly change. The elemental damage bonus is removed from the relics in the public test realm. Bloody Chalice, if you're playing on the live server, it's not removed. If you're playing on the test server, it's removed. So the plus 25% physical fire, ice, electric or poison damage You can still get it on the test server, but after Wednesday, when the patch lands, unless it gets delayed, it's not gonna be there. You can still get the skill, but it's not gonna give you the damage. So here, instead of damage reduction for 8 seconds when you grab Body Chalice, it will be on the live server up to 25% damage or 50, but yeah, this is getting removed. The patch notes are a bit confusing because they're saying that they've evened out the damages to be 25 from 50, but they've actually completely removed them, because that entry in the patch notes, it's old entry. It's probably from a few weeks ago. No worries, Mirunes. The silver lining with this being removed is that you don't need to be looking for a specific type of elemental damage. Some people like this, some people don't. I personally would have preferred for that damage to remain and to force people into let's not say force people, but give people the option to get more damage when synergizing the relic element with that passive and with items that give them that element. Now it's much easier to make a build synergized. Not having those passives, it's easier to make a build synergized. But with the passives, every build could have been a little bit stronger. So overall it's a nerf, but at the same time kind of a quality of life change. So some people would like the nerf, some wouldn't, just like almost everything in this game, that it might not be to someone's taste, but then there could be another person that thinks completely the opposite and would like it. I like that this game is not trying to be like the others. It's trying to do things in its own way. It's not trying to copy paste from Diablo 1 to 3. It's not trying to copy paste from Path of Exile, Grim Dawn, etc. Yes, I agree that this is kind of like a copy paste from the Kanai Cube, but it's not just the Kanai Cube that works like that. There's other games that have similar systems, and it actually fits. It's not there just for the sake of having a system from another game. And thank you, Mirunes, for the follow. Welcome to the Struck Club on Twitch. Appreciate that. Wait, did I get a level up and I didn't spend the skill point? Okay, time for a boss fight. Oh, and next is gonna be the double HP enemies. Instead of the double HP enemies, I might start looking for a endless spawn map, for what's it called, gauntlet map. Okay, old working planes. Cronky boy is gonna go belly up again. My damage is pretty bad, as you can see. I mean, he's dying, but it's taking a while. Can almost use my relic ult. There we go. Now he's gonna die easy this time. Damage with Slammer skills, not bad. Mm. 54 I can wear, 57 items now. This one's 59, this one's 58. So the next set of maps would be double HP. I'm not sure it's gonna be worth my time when leveling to do double HP maps. I can probably keep doing the berserking ones and just try to find something that fits. Because it's all about leveling up quicker. Mega packs with double HP is one option. Let's see the other options. I don't like those. And this one's gonna be probably too low level for me. Well, alright, let's do the mega packs. Oops, not this. Because the other options are just too bad. If there was what's its name? Gauntlet. Gauntlet is my favorite level up map. You get in and you can get out after 2-3 levels of grinding, constantly respawning elites and in general packs. I'm gonna do something first. I'm gonna get them all to spawn around this zone. Right, I think we got them to spawn. Let's go here. Let's get those inside here to spawn too, and choke point time. My defenses are starting to get pretty low for this content. I'm gonna have to go and pick up some upgrades soon. Alright, 9 more jars. 9 more jars. I'm gonna leave those and go for the next packs. 2 mimics in such close proximity to each other. Boom. Let's go in the middle. Get them all to spawn here. And a choke point. I love choke points. Look at that. A lot of heat. A lot of heat on me. That was pretty decent XP, by the way, for those fights. Because they're densely clustered up. I'm gonna try and do the same again. Get through all the spawners, activate them, kite them, and then group them up for AoEs. Alright, maybe it's time to stop now and DPS. Wow, it's not letting me use my lantern flash. That's weird. Lantern flash is glitched for me. Oh, now it's unglitched. Okay, it was weird. It wasn't letting me use it, and I really wanted to use it because it was the perfect opportunity to do an explosion chain reaction with lantern flash. Because there's a lot of explosions I can do with lantern flash and rupture. I can stack explosions when the enemies are dying, if the bleeding is working. Let's go do the boss fight now. I'm gonna need another map for the next level. Okay, group them up next to the boss. Again, I can't use lantern flash. Why? You can probably hear me pressing the button. Oh, now I think it's a bug where it's not showing me the cooldown of the skill. Wow, it's on cooldown, or maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure what's causing it, but something's preventing me from using lantern flash sometimes. But it's early access, there's bugs, and not only is it early access, I'm playing on a test server. So the patch in a few days will be with some more fixes than the ones we're seeing here. Okay. Alright, Mirunes, thank you for stopping by. Happy hunting for you as well. Enjoy your grind. And thanks again for stopping by. Disaster is back. Well, Disaster, things are going okay. A little bit sluggish with this build compared to the build from from yesterday. But we're pulling through. I mean, this was a double HP map, so that explains why they were dying a little slower. Let me quickly try and find respawnable map. I want that Gauntlet. Gauntlet, Goat Wookie. Let's see if this one is gonna be nice. The Goat Wookie Gauntlet. It's midnight here, by the way. 4 minutes past midnight, so we've got like 30 minutes more left or so. I can probably get to 56 at the best, depending how quick the XP is. But yeah, at best 56. Let me quickly spend that point here. I forgot I'm doing a gauntlet, so need to just find the hotspots where they respawn and just spam that. If only it wasn't automatons. Hopefully they just spawn more elites, cause that's gonna be good XP. Like this. Group up, group up.
Can't cast that here.
Come on. I need more respawns. I need more respawns. Where's the elites? There we go, elites. They're teleporting, nothing too dangerous. Teleported behind me. Oh nice, they all teleported together in a bunch. I'm gonna go back and they should have respawned. There we go. You gotta love the gauntlets. There's maps. Not maps for farming, maps for leveling. You can see there's no drops in this map. There is a higher drop chance in the boss room though. So throughout this map with that modifier, no drops from enemies, only increased drop chance at the boss. But look at the good XP I'm getting per hour in this map. And it could have been much better if it was goblins rather than automatons. It would have been, I probably would have been already 1800 instead of 1100 XP. Okay, nice.
That spell can't be cast.
And there's some more coming my way. Perfect. Come on, come on. Spawn some more, spawn some more. Oh, look at how many. Am I gonna survive this? Oh, I survived. And maybe time for more of those. Maybe I wasted this, should have saved it for when there's more enemies. Let's gather them up. Oh, there we go. Look at how many. There's flames from everywhere. It's not caught in this zone, for sure. Zabzif, interesting name. Okay, let's move to the next room. Maybe it's... oh, there we go. More enemies here. As for which class is the best synergy with Blood Drinker, it's hard to say. If you're looking for obvious synergies, you've got Flying Picks. Flying Picks is something that can do bleeding. That's like an obvious synergy, but not everyone likes to play this, so... I personally like the Blood Drinker very much with the Forged and with the ranged classes. With the Sharpshooter and Mage. With this class, I'm not sure that this bleeding synergy from Flying Picks is enough to call it a good synergy. But it is there if you want it as a build, Flying Picks with the bleeding. If you don't convert it into poison with the Stinging Wing. But using Flying Picks without converting it with the Stinging Wing seems a little bit not worth it, so I'd say Flying Picks is actually a better synergy for Bane, since first it's summons, second you convert it with the Stinging Wing into poison. Melee classes are obviously good synergy, because it gives you more damage reduction, but so are ranged classes, because ranged classes are squishy and they need that damage reduction. Drain is nice, that's some healing, Bloodseekers is nice, more healing. Living Barrier, still some healing and damage reduction. I mean, I personally loved playing it on my ranged classes a lot. On a Sharpshooter, on a Dusk Mage. A Cyclone and Blood Drinker is amazing. On a Forge you can check on my website. The punch bot drain a lot, but instead of a max level, what's its name? Instead of max level Rapid Strike, you're going for max level Cyclone. I do have a spin to win version in the screenshots. Back when I made that build, the Punch Blood Drainer, my idea was to make a spin to win Cyclone with Blood Drinker, but Cyclone was broken and it wasn't moving. It was kind of spinning in one place, so I was kind of forced to not use it by the book. But the main idea when I made that build was to make a build that was spin to win Blood Drinker combo. So you can kind of take my build from the other day, the Shocknado Vortex and the Punch Bot Drain-a-Lot, and kind of mix them up. I wanna get the level up before I leave this map though. But should I? I can just do another map. I'm getting bored of those automatons. I can just do another goblin map and have better XP. But yeah, you can mix up the Punch Bot Drain-a-Lot and the Shocknado Vortex and kind of do it that way. But yeah, it moves now, but it doesn't move as quick as it used to move before. If you look on my YouTube channel, my old spin to win forged build, the Shocknado Vortex, but not the 2.0, the standard one, you're gonna see that it used to move a little bit faster before. I guess they're still working on fixing that. I think they wanted to make it so that it doesn't benefit from movement speed bonuses, and that might have caused the bug. Because before, if you stack movement speed bonuses, it used to move you quicker and it used to be pretty nice. And if you look at my old builds from the alpha version of the game, there was this Shock and Poison forged build. Shock plus Poison, or Shock and Poison, I'm not sure exactly how it's worded in YouTube. On the thumbnail is Shock plus Poison, but maybe the name of the build might be Shock and Poison. And on that build you're gonna see back in the day how the spin to win was in the alpha days. We only had 3 relics then. We only had 3 relics for a while. Mega packs, no thank you. Dividing Gauntlet Goblins Gold Wacky, perfect. But yeah, Cyclone is fun. Cyclone mode is fun, but it could be more fun than it is if it moves a little bit quicker. It's like what, 15-20% increase to the movement of the current one. So if right now it moves at 1 meter a second, to move 1.2 meters a second, something like that would be pretty nice. And to move more fluidly. It moves as if it's stuttering, as if something's like rubber banding him, although it's not obviously. But that's how it feels right now, movement wise. Look at all the goblins here. And you can have the nice synergy of Dance of Death and the Spin to win. You can be spinning and the blades could be spinning. And in the meantime you could be using Bloodseekers or Drain while that's happening. The thing I love the most about how the relic stuff works is I could activate Dance of Death, and I could immediately, while Dance of Death is active, keep refilling my energy by consuming energy. I mean, not refilling my energy, but refilling my total energy spent. Why does this have a cooldown? It's weird to have a cooldown on that skill. But then it probably procs things that get procced from a cooldown skill being used. So it's not bad, I guess. Alright, 56. Come on, come on. Another build that would be very fun to do would be a Vortex Bomber build. A Vortex Bomber build would be you using the rage, the servo-driven uppercut with the servo blade. The servo blade makes the skill cost more energy, more heat. So it builds up heat faster. And you're gonna be building heat with servo-driven uppercut, and you're gonna be using Vortex Bomb and spamming it. But that would require at least 2 or 3 items with cooldown reduction for Vortex Bomb. So you can get Vortex Bomb cooldown to like minute, not minute, but 1.5, 1 second, something like that. If you can get it close to 1 second cooldown, it's gonna be pretty fun. You can just Vortex Bomb, do a few servos, build the energy, Vortex Bomb, and just repeat that. And stack damage and cooldown for Vortex Bomb. And you can use the passive that gives you damage to vent skills. You can use the passive that gives you cooldown reduction to forge skills to get that cooldown. If you use the passive without any gear with cooldown for Vortex Bomb in your setup, just with the tier 2 fracking strike, you get 3.6 seconds cooldown. If you get another 2 or 3 items cooldown reduction to Vortex Bomb, you're gonna be sorted. And you're gonna have probably around a second point 2. 0 seconds is an overkill. Maybe anything under 0.2 seconds is an overkill, because you still need some time to build the heat. But then there's the wheel, the Mountain King's wheel, which allows you after spending heat to get heat, which means it's gonna be super easy to keep spamming that. So if you get it as a 0 second cooldown, you can just keep spamming that skill. So that's gonna be the challenge, to get 4 items or however many items are needed to get the cooldown reduction for a 0 second cooldown, and you can just be spamming 50 heat Vortex Bombs. It's gonna be refilling itself with the Mountain King wheel. And the challenge is getting the items for cooldown reduction for Vortex Bomb. Then you might not even need to use a skill to build the heat. You just need to build the heat once, and then every time you use it, you're gonna be getting 50 heat. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, honestly. it does spend all the heat you've built, but you do get 50 when you spend heat, so you're not gonna be getting max out vortex bombs unless you build extra heat with another skill. And servo driven seems to be the best one to do that one. So eventually that's gonna be a build I'm gonna make. I'm just wondering what to make it with. I think a vortex bomber might be good with any relic, so I guess it's gonna be up to the preference of the player what they want to do, what relic they would want to synergize with. I've done 0-second cooldown in the alpha with Vortex Bomb and it was fun. But back then Fracking Strike was not a heat spender, it was a heat builder. And it was the best heat builder for a Vortex Bomb build back then. But yeah, there is that fun synergy with the Mountain King's Wheel. What's the time? 27 minutes past midnight. I'm gonna do a little bit more XP here. And then I'm gonna have to stop the stream after this map. But good stuff, good stuff. Getting close to 57. 57 is my minimum level to call a build done. Because at 57 you can equip level 60 items. You're still missing the final 3 points at the 57, but it's still not that bad. So nice. Look at how many enemies I've cleared here in this little part of the map. Maybe because it was the first clear for this little corner. They haven't respawned yet. No, this one hasn't been killed. Muck Leader Ligam. Muck Leader Ligam. Or Ligam. Oh, that should mean I can probably equip this item. Oh no, wrong item. I can equip this item. I had another weapon for 60 and 59 in my other heroes. I'm not sure where I put it. It's probably in the storage, in the wardrobe. Most likely it's in the wardrobe. Still a little bit left to clear from that map. Come on, give me that XP. Give me that XP. There we go. Oh, look at all the blazing happening over here. Moving close to the end. Well, I don't want to end this map, but I have to. I have to end this map, so let's go end it. Let's go end it and then be done with the stream for today. I'm gonna still keep leveling at least until 57, so one more map, but that's gonna be off stream for the final map. Alright, this one's killed. Let's see the wood. Looking for cooldown items, pet cooldown items, and shields with chance to slow. They're not dropping those, so yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it, Struck Club, for today. This build is coming tomorrow on my YouTube channel as a build video. Thanks everyone for tuning in on YouTube and Twitch. Keep it cool. Until next time, and goodbye from me.